tonight, Greg, these teams give us a glimpse into the future of the NBA.
No doubt about that. These are the guys that might eventually turn into the superstars that run the league. They're still very up and coming, but loads of talent on the floor in this one.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Brown jams it in.
A supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Inside, pass to Cunningham. Here's Shumshay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Cunningham's shot is off. Richmond with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Good on both. And here's Utah. 4-point game. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Outside, Adebayo. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, foul line down to the baseline. That's where Adebayo does his best work.
Cunningham inside. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Mourning can't make it work. Detroit lead by 4. The kick out to Williams. It's good from long range. Williams has got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Adebayo. Here's Collins. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
And he gets it to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Adebayo. For the 3. Up again. Holland with the rebound. Pistons leading by 6. Over Collins. And Adebayo sends it back. "36 seconds left to play in the first quarter." That's good by Sensabaugh.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Adebayo to the inside. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
And it's Smith missing. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Pistons on top. They lead by
19.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one. Allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Jazz trailed by 3. Pass to Sensabaugh. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Quintman. Fultz with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here is Mourning. Pass to Adebayo. Off target from three-point range. Nice to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about. Nets culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
That's what it's all about.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Mourning. Over Pritchard. Mourning can't make it work. Pistons leading by 7. Here's Holland. Bucket is good. Holland's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's Topic. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Mourning with the screen. Outside, Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Cunningham looking around. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Jazz trailed by 6. Pass to Topic. Mourning with the screen. Here's Topic. Adebayo with the elbow. It's hauled in by Shumshay.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of the hole spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
Pass to Mourning. Nice ball movement by Utah. Another miss by Utah. Detroit leading by 9. Cunningham outside. Here's Walsh. Back to Cunningham. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Jazz trailed by 9. Now Bailey. Hasn't made one yet. It's hauled in by Shumshay.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
And how about the aggressiveness from Cunningham? Reading the defense and then just punishing them with that pull-up.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. The Jazz have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
It's deflected. Here's the break. Pass to Bailey. It's tipped. They get it back. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2. Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Collins. Count the basket.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and he's good on the 3-ball. Pistons leading by 8. A floater, and the layup is up and in. Cunningham's got 10.
And that is a soft touch on the teardrop. And shots like that are what make Cunningham such a tough cover.
Here's Grimes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so is Detroit with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. To the middle. There's a screen by Collins. Here's Hendricks. Nailed from 3-point land. Hendricks has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the 3rd quarter for the Jazz.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost them that time.
They set the pick. Kicks it out to Collins. And the 3 off target. Pistons leading by 7. Outside Williams. Over in the corner, Cunningham. And it's in there. He's got 12.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Over to the left wing. To the left side wing. And stolen by Williams. Makes it off the glass. And now an 11-point Piston lead.
Well, that is an excellent transition basket by Cunningham. He is showing you what kind of athlete he is.
Pass to Hendricks. Trains the 3-pointer. Hendricks has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Utah. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you, Kevin.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Different look here for Detroit. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. Fultz. Hendricks pulls it in.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Pistons leading by 7. Here's Holland. Pass to Klintman. Now Fultz. Here's Holland. Here's Klintman. Shot is good off the back rim and in. There's 1:38 left in the third. So the wing on the left. Nice move. That one, no good. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Grimes with it. Nothing on the board. Here's Sensabaugh. Misses the jumper. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Drills the three-pointer. Pritchard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got 5.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Pass to Fultz. Screen by Hartenstein. Out to the wing. Fires from deep. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hendricks, good.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Pritchard with a wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. 6 points for him. Puts up a deep three. He can't get that one. And so it's Detroit. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Rebound, Utah. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
That's good from Richmond. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Pistons. They've held a 12-point lead early. Stewart a screen. Three-pointer, Pritchard.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
On deep, Adebayo cans it from downtown.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Well, he not only forced the miss, but he also came down with the rebound.
Bailey with the ball. Now guarded by Fultz.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Second personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And he makes both free throws. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Stewart. Now Pritchard. Lets the three fly. Lonzo Mourning grabs the miss.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
And here's Richmond. To tie it up. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons leading by 3. Pass to Pritchard. Takes the three. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
And they've made some big plays to get back in it. This game is a toss-up now.
And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. And he can't stop the run as that misses. Mourning inside. Mourning with the screen. To take the lead. Adebayo hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Well, Adebayo just stepped up at a critical point in this game. Tremendous amount of confidence.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. And Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Here's Bailey. Mourning with the screen. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Now Bailey. And the three misses. Brown gets it done inside.
So many big moments for Brown in his career. No sweat there.
Adebayo outside. Pocket six. Lets loose a three. Trained from outside.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Oh, no good on the dunk. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Utah. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, the jumper goes.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaking. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a three here and then count on them to miss free throw.
And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
And that'll wrap it up, folks.